clothes hate me. Okay, give me a minute. Okay, cool. We're good. We're good. Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Isabella Nothando, and on this channel we are all about growth, motivation and encouragement, and sometimes we do dig into hair, beauty, fashion and lifestyle. And in today's video, as you have seen by the title of the video, we are kickstarting another Love and I series. I am super excited because I am Lady Love. Like literally my college friends used to call me Lady Love, period. I was Lady Love. I'm just like a person who likes to move in love, and maybe I'm not 100%. I may not be 100%, but definitely I try to make sure that everything that I do, is this a loving thing? Am I being lovely? Am I being loving? Something like that. So yeah, today is the first episode of the Love and I. In today's video, we're going to be talking about 5 reasons why your relationships suck. In the Love and I series, I started this in 2020. We were in lockdown and I was just talking about self-love, self-care, being a woman and all of that. And I had guests on the channel in 2020. It was in July, if I'm not mistaken, and we had some really amazing speakers. I'm going to link their videos in the description, and I will also like put them right here on the screen because I always forget to link them up there. But this time around we're not going to have any guests. However, this year I am planning on having like the series more regularly than once in the entire year. So we're gonna kickstart the series with with 5 videos in 1 week, yeah. And then if I feel good about it, then I'm gonna have another 1 week in the next month, another week in the next month, and we go forward like that. But today's video is completely unorthodox, because why would you tell me why my relationship is sucking? Like, who are you to tell me that, hey? But I really feel like we do so much and then we get less. If you listen to Passenger, you understand that statement. But yeah, I'm just gonna get right into the video. If you're new here, welcome. I hope that you like this video and that you do end up subscribing. And if you're regular, thank you, baby girl, for coming back, and baby boy for showing up for your species. Yeah, thank you for showing up, and I hope that by the end of the video you join the family if you haven't already, and you give it a massive thumbs up and you comment down below what you think are the reasons why our relationships are sucking as millennials and Gen Z people, hey? So the first reason why I think that your relationships suck is because you hate talking, hey? I really feel like speaking, opening up your mouth and saying exactly what you're thinking, what you're feeling, and what you want is very important in a relationship. And people don't like to talk, hey? I've met people who would rather walk away and not voice out their concerns. I've met people who say, I prefer silence, or silence is the strongest what a woman can give you. No, I believe in all of that, but I feel like silence is the last resort. When you're done, when you're tired, then you can keep quiet and move forward. But if you still want this relationship to go forward, speak. Even if it's a platonic relationship, friendships even. Sometimes our friends do things that we're just like, really? Are you my friend? But then, do I still want to be a friend? Yes. So ghosting you is not going to help me. I need to open my mouth and say, hey, babe, when you did ABC, you hurt me, yeah? And then it makes sense. Like, okay, fine, I hurt you. How did I hurt you? And then if I fail to hear you, then that's on them and that's not on you. Then the second thing that is the reason why our relationships are sucking is because you dislike uncomfortable conversations. So the first point and this point go hand in hand. Why? Because when you're talking, you're not going to always be talking about happy things like, oh, I liked it when you bought me flowers. Oh, I liked it showing appreciation. Other times, the conversations are going to get deep. Where am I rushing to? But sometimes the conversations are going to get deep and then they're going to get painful, you know? Like, why do you do that, you know? How come you're always so angry? Why are you such a bully? You know, things like those. No one wants to be emotional and deep and all of that. So you need to be comfortable having the uncomfortable conversations if you're planning on changing the way your relationships are progressing. If you're looking for like a goal, if you're chasing something, because if you're not going to be having uncomfortable conversations, then it means you're not going to talk about money is extremely uncomfortable. You're not going to talk about children, because having children is a very uncomfortable conversation for some people. You're not going to talk about career, academics. You're not going to be able to ask your person like, babe, what are you planning? And even with friends, like, how do you tell your friend that they've overstepped a boundary if you're not willing to talk to them about it? Hey, so you need to be able to just be brave and talk about the uncomfortable, even with your parents, with your team. Every relationship, in my opinion, it's teamwork. So if you cannot speak up and say, hey, you are kind of dragging the team, or hey, I like that thing that you did, how do you plan on having a relationship? Like, then the third reason is that you have grouped yourself. Whew. I am an introvert, I'm an extrovert, I'm an ambivert, I wrote another word here. I said, I am a Virgo, yes, I'm a Cancer, I cry about everything. Grouping ourselves is very important. Why? Because it helps us to be aware of who we are. But then I feel like the positive parts of my group should be the ones that I project on other people. They're the ones that people should see most of. And then those negative things, I shouldn't be like, oh, I cry all the time. That's just who I am. I'm a Cancer. Do you really have to cry all the time? Find a way to go against. My vocabulary is failing me, but you need to find a way to trump those negative parts of your personality. I'm an introvert. I don't like to speak all the time, but I need to communicate. I need to wake up early in the morning. Like maybe you are a lazy person by nature. I don't know if there's people like those, but I'm a procrastinator, but then sometimes I need to not procrastinate and do things, make things happen for myself. So change your ways. Hey, yes, you're an extrovert, but do you have to be so loud all the time? No, other times just tone it back, and do what the situation requires you to do. Hey. And then the fourth thing is that you are looking for happiness. You cannot find happiness in somebody else's daughter or somebody else's son or your friends or your parents. They cannot make you happy. Happiness is a personal thing. Happiness comes from the things that you do for yourself that you like. When I'm happy, I wake up feeling jolly. And then I'm like, hi sis, I talk to my sister, and then the happiness spreads. I was watching a video of people who were talking about moving away from home and all of that, and this other person was like, some people say home is toxic because they make you do chores. Home is not toxic because of chores. Chores are a part of what a team does. Everybody has got a role in the household. What are you doing to keep the household moving? Hey, so that's not toxic. That's not them making you unhappy. That's just them expecting you to realize that I'm an individual and I should show up for the family. Hey, so you cannot expect happiness from somebody else. Don't look for it in other people. Look for it inside. And the fifth and last thing is that you are looking to gain. This is the biggest thing that I've learned in my lifetime. Like, you cannot get into a relationship looking to get something, materialistic things from that relationship. You cannot get into a relationship looking to gain happiness, looking to gain joy, looking to gain money, looking to gain a secure future, looking to gain love. Like, you should be giving me love. The mantra that I live by, I don't always succeed, but it is, how can I serve you? Every time when I wake up, I ask myself, how can I serve my sister? How can I make her life easier? How can I make my mom's life easier? How can I make my friend's life easier? Sometimes it's hard because we have responsibilities of our own. How can I make my boyfriend's life easier? How can I serve you? How can I give you something? Because when you give, the Bible says, blessed is the hand that giveth, because it shall receive, So you cannot expect to receive before you give. The first thing is to give. So give love, give money, give time, give attention, and then it can come back to you threefold or doublefold or whatever. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I am pumped, super pumped for this series. I'm excited and I cannot wait for you guys to give me your feedback. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you give it a massive thumbs up and comment down below what you think, what your opinions are. And also keep in mind that I am not a certified relationship expert. I am just a person who has lived life for about a quarter of a century, and I think I know some things. And because I read so many books and I interact with so many people, I just feel like I have so much to say. Hey, so I hope you like it. I love you all so much. I'll catch you guys in the next one.